Welcome to Sports Zone, live on Lagos Talks 91.3. Yesterday we had Truce Ekong on the show with us, Captain Fantastic. Today we have a man who has also been absolutely fantastic, for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Do remember that we have a World Cup qualifying game to play against Bafana and the Squirrels of Benin Republic.
Cheetah.
Cheetah. Is that what they... Okay, I thought they were the Squirrels of Benin.
They changed it.
When?
2 years ago.
They don't want Squirrel anymore.
One day we had that conversation too.
Okay, so I'm behind. Okay. Anyway, so one of our star players, who really did us proud in the last edition of the Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire, joins us this morning via telephone. I dare say that I'm sure that he's one of the very first, to report to camp, because right now he's situated in Uyo, which I know is the base of the Super Eagles in preparation for that game on the 7th of June against Bafana. Please make welcome the goalkeeper for Nigeria and the goalkeeper for Chippa United in the person of Stanley Nwabali. Stanley, good morning. Good to have you on Sports Zone.
Good morning everyone. Good morning. So happy to join you guys this morning.
If I say you never boot.
I want to take it another morning.
We apologize for interrupting your relaxation, your sleep, but
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Because we already discussed about this for a couple of at least a month and now. So
you don't think even those days when I chase woman, I don't chase woman the way I chase you, Stanley. Eh? I don't chase you, sis. You don't think. Anyway, boys, it's good to finally have you on the show.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to join you guys this morning.
So are you in camp right now as you speak?
No. But definitely I might report to camp today. Yeah.
But you are in Uyo, yes?
No, definitely I'm going to arrive Uyo today.
Oh, okay. Anyway, good to know that you are in the country. Yeah. All right, so Stanley, how ready are we for this very crucial encounter, against Bafana? They've been talking tough, even Benin Republic self are flexing their muscles. I'm sure you do know that their manager is a former manager of the Super Eagles, Gunnar Rowe. And there are 3 Nigerians, in that Benin Republic team, and they've said very, very clearly that their intention is not to lie down and play dead for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So it will be difficult. It's not going to be a stroll in the park. How ready are you personally, for these 2 encounters?
Talking about me being ready for these games, I would say just only me, because I know the team is also ready. The team, I know they are also ready because a couple of these players doing well in their various clubs. You can see that we are ready to face anyone. But talking about these games coming up, there is no easy games. I'm talking about World Cup qualifiers because we missed out in the last World Cup. I don't think we're going to miss out on this one. But talking about ready, I think we are ready. Yeah.
Are you also ready for the competition that is coming your way? Because Maduka is back in the Super Eagles, yeah, and that fight for the number 1 jersey just has become a little stiffer.
There's no debate. Why I say there's no debate is, you see, like national team, like how I understand about national team, it's not where you come to fight about shirts or fight about anything. If Like anyone in the camp, anyone they called up in the 23-man squad, if you are giving your club anything, like we are watching, everybody's watching, giving your club everything, give it to your country. Give it to your country. No one is worried about who is playing because you are not in charge of saying you're going to play or not. It's for the coach. But what I'm trying to say, the one I say there's no debate, there's no like fight or maybe saying about number one shirt or something. If Ojo can give the country what they want, play Ojo. That's what I'm saying. Like there's no debate for anything. So.
Okay, tell us how it all started for you, because I'm curious. You know, you got a call to the national team, you know, playing in your club in South Africa. Was it something that you expected? And when you did get to the national team, did you ever really think that you were going to be number one? And when you realized that you were going to play that very first game, you know, at the AFCON, how did you feel?
Talking about my call up to the SuperEagles. Despite where I'm playing in South Africa, initially I didn't believe I'm going to get a call up as soon as this. But when the call up came, even before then I know that I'm always ready. I'm always ready to play for the country. But then it's not something you're going to show like you must play or something. You must show yourself that you must come to the national team. But when the call-up came up, I'm already ready. Like if I get opportunity to play, I'm just going to do my best. But talking about being the number one, initially, like we are all debating now, talking about there is no like I don't feel like I'm going to be like number one in the country. I only just want to play my part and just help my team and my own country too.
All right, Stanley, good morning. I was going to ask you about your experience after the Africa Cup of Nations when you knocked out South Africa in that penalty shootout. What was the reception like for you when you went back to SA?
It's really nice. It's really nice playing in a country where you finally meet them in a bigger tournament like this. Because after the tournament, I really earned a lot of respect there. Not only my club, the country as a whole. So, but it's a lot of experience though. It's a lot of experience playing that game. After the game, like things really changed for me in SA. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to ask you this next one. We're playing South Africa next, and Hugo Bros is already talking tough about this game. You know the South African game. You've played among some of these players. How difficult will this challenge be for the Super Eagles?
I'm standing here to say, yeah, football is football everywhere. But I don't feel like the kind of players we have. I don't feel like we can have any challenge in any game, especially in our group. But you know, football you can't predict. But talking about South African players, I wouldn't say I know them and probably know. We have good players in our own country too. So I'm not talking about those guys. They are good in their own way of play. But I'm not talking about them because I don't think if we can put ourselves together, I don't think they can match us.
Stanley, you played in the NPFL, yes. You got a call up to the Chan Eagles, and I mean you conceded quite a few goals in a particular game that you don't want to remember. Then you moved on to South Africa, yeah, and then you eventually got the call up to the main national team. Can we say here very confidently that you became a better goalkeeper when you transferred to Chippa United? Is that what we can say with all confidence, that you're a better player?
Yeah. I became more better when I left the country. Yeah.
What do you think that is?
Better when I left.
What happened in South Africa that differed from what was happening at the NPFL that made you better?
I would say the facilities.
Okay.
The facilities and the mentality. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So what's the story with you and Chipper United? You know, because there's a lot of stories making the rounds about you leaving the club, you know, going someplace else. What's the true situation with your contractual issues?
Situation between me and Chipper right now. If a player is under a contract, it's like you still have a lot of negotiation with the club, not only just the player. But the club really wish me well to move in a higher note or maybe move in higher places. So talking about me leaving the club for now, I don't know because
What's the current contract? What's he saying right now? How long are you there for at the moment? What does the current contract say?
How long to stay? Like, if I'm still playing there, how long am I going to stay before I become free?
Yes.
Yeah, it's mainly two seasons for me.
2 seasons, okay.
Sorry, I'd like to ask Stanley, do you speak any South African language?
I only hear a little bit,
Okay.
but not like I do speak, but I only hear a little bit.
All right, because a lot of our listeners are sending messages to you today about you sound South African. You have a South African accent. So just asking if
Stanley, your family they essay with you.
No, they go soon join me.
May they join you. Because I know as that place be. May they join you sharp.
No, I understand.
But what's your ambition as a goalkeeper? What do you ultimately hope to achieve? Yes, and who are your role models, by the way?
I always say my role model. I always look up to Emmanuel Noah. But telling me about what I want to achieve as a goalkeeper, every soccer player want to win a trophy. I tested it before with Enyimba. It was nice winning a trophy. It was nice winning like several awards. It's nice. So I wish I can achieve all those things. Yeah. Because I missed out in AFCON, so it's tough. Yeah.
Every time I saw you play at the Africa Cup of Nations, you always had a smile on your face, and I used to wonder to myself, is it that this man doesn't see any kind of threat in any of the players? Does he feel he's way and above at the attackers? Is he really? Because you felt like you were really comfortable in your space,
If you played Nigerian League for a couple of years, I don't think you'll be afraid of anything coming your way. I don't think you'll be afraid of anything coming your way. But it really gave me a lot of confidence in that game because I felt like this is what I'm supposed to contribute to the team, giving these guys confidence to play, to organize, that kind of stuff. Like, even it's really nice, like because I felt like I even most of my friends were like telling me, Stanley, you always, maybe after games, you're always smiling, like you feel like it's a small tournament to play. It's one of the biggest tournaments in the world. So why are you being like that? I feel like I've seen a little bit, or I've seen it. Not that I've played this kind of tournament, but I've been playing I've been against a lot of crowds, a lot of atmosphere like this. So I didn't see it as anything. It's tough.
I want to.
It's really tough for your first time.
Yeah, I can imagine. I want to apologize to you, Stanley, because at the start of my introduction, I didn't call you what you are, which is a chief. You went to River
No,
State.
you owe me. You owe me.
I owe you. Yes, I owe you. I apologize. I apologize. Chief Stanley.
Why I don't want to talk about it, because we have been talking about this conversation for long. So that's why I don't want to. Don't address me as chief. I'm telling you, you owe me.
I owe you. No wala. But what was that like for you? Being celebrated by the government of your state, River State. How did that feel?
Man, I give credit to my teammates. Like my teammate I played with in AFCON. Like these guys really made me who I am today. Yeah, they really made me who I am today. I always still giving them credit. Talking about me in my state is what everybody really want to see. Getting this recognition from your state, your village, your local government and everything. Like I really appreciate that moment, and I don't think I don't know how I felt that day when all these things was coming. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to ask, what's your relationship with the boss, the new coach, is like, and what are your expectations for him?
The new coach of Finidi?
Yes.
I always talk to everyone. I can play under any coach. And talking about relationship between me and Finidi, we have met, like we have played against each other, like he have been against another boss, and when I was in Castina, he was in Enyimba. So, but I really wish everyone to put up 100% for him. Yeah.
Let me ask you
I
this.
really wish everyone to put up.
Let me ask you this, Stanley. Do you see Maduka Okoye as a threat to your jersey?
The what?
Huh?
I said what?
As a threat to your number one position.
If I see Maduka as a threat.
Yes.
Like I said, not quite long. There's no debate. If Maduka can give maybe whatever thing he's giving in the knees to the country, he should play. Yeah, he should play.
Okay.
Yeah, he should play. That's why I said there's no debate. It's not like a club side where maybe you see new signing, you talk about fighting. No, this is country we are playing for. We are representing this green, white, green. We want to see everyone happy. We want to see everyone come to stadium in mass, like whatever time they're coming to stadium, they want to be happy. That's why I said there's no debate.
Okay, we spoke to Truce Ekong on the show yesterday, and he said the finals of the Africa Cup of Nations, that Cote d'Ivoire were better than the Super Eagles. Is that an opinion that you share as well?
Whatever time now, because there's nothing I would say now that would change anything, that maybe anyone's opinion or something. People might say they're better than us in that final because they win. Even though I say they're not better than us, but how do you guys lose? So that is what I'm trying to say. Ivory Coast was not better than us, just that we lost is football. They're not better than us, but we lost is football.
All right, we have to let you go. We want to thank you for spending time with us. But what's your ultimate ambition, Stanley? Do you want to play in Europe?
Every player really want to play in a nice top flight league and a nice environment more than we. But I really want to play in Europe.
Which would be your preferred destination?
My preferred destination. My preferred destination.
Yeah.
South Africa.
There's something in South Africa. This guy. There really is something in South Africa.
All right, Stanley, thank you so much for talking to us. We appreciate it.
That's what we hope for hand first.
Abio, yes, so
Nice.
yes, so a bird in the hand is worth 20,000 in the bush.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Thank you so much, Stanley. Wish you the best.
Thank
Yes.
you so much. To guys. Thank you so much.
All right, do
Thank
take
you.
care.
If you want to be a part of us, first off, follow us across all social media pages at Lagos Talks 913 is our handle. And of course, kindly like, share, subscribe, and make sure you're part of the Lagos Talks family.